How's it going, guys? So I've been sitting on the East Coast for the past few weeks, and I've been getting out and shooting sunset on the beaches for the past few weeks I've been here, and the sunsets have been incredible. So I'm going to take you guys along to one of my favorite spots, which is a lesser known beach, and you can get some pretty cool photos there. So I'll show you some of my favorite tips and tricks, and hopefully you guys can get something useful out of it. So we just got to the beach and it's looking really incredible out here. It's going to be a great day for some photography. So my first tip for taking good photos is you don't want to shoot photos in spots that tourists are always shooting. You're getting the standard photos that everyone takes. We're going to try to get stuff that's as unique as possible to get your photos noticed. So my second tip is you're going to want to scout your locations. Before we go shooting, I'll just look at Google Maps and I'll just look for places that look kind of interesting for photography. So a beach like this is nice and rocky. You're going to get lots of cool different angles and compositions, and you can shoot the way the light hits the rocks or whatever. So I just like to scout locations and check where the sun's going to set. And kind of related to that, I like to check what the weather is going to be like. So today is actually perfect because we've got a lot of wispy high clouds up in the sky. Those clouds will actually sometimes glow bright red right after sunset because the sun's hitting them right after it sets. So you got to check the weather, make sure you're not getting like super overcast clouds. You can get some good photos, but you're probably not going to get as good of a sunset as you would with higher clouds. Something that's related to checking the weather and scouting locations is something that I forgot to do today, but is checking the tides. So when I first came here a couple of weeks ago, the tide was up to about here, and you couldn't really get much for photography, but right now, the tide's out. So we've got these beautiful ripples in the sand right here. You can definitely use those for your composition. So checking the tide tables is, I think, really important for landscape photography if you're shooting on the ocean. Because if you come at low tide, you can get all that nice beach in your photos, whereas if you're at high tide, you're kind of limited to that short little stretch of beach. So you can see that I don't actually have my camera on me right now, and that's my fourth tip, which is I like to get around and just walk around the location first before I shoot any photos. And I just like to see some of the best spots, some of the best compositions, like where the light's hitting the landscape. I don't like to jump right into taking the photos. I like to get around and scout a little bit first. I feel you can get some better photos that way. With landscape photography, a lot of people will use tripods, and that's fine if you want to do long exposures or shooting into the dark. And I definitely use tripods when it does get darker. But for daylight photos like this, our cameras are more than capable of producing high quality images without a tripod. If you boost the ISO up to 200, 400, or even 800, it usually doesn't look that bad. And if you're just posting your photos on Instagram, a little noise doesn't matter anyway. One of the benefits that I see to not using a tripod is I can be mobile. I can move around, shoot different photos. I like to tell a story with my photography, and it's a lot easier to tell a story with a set of photos than it is with just, one or two photos that you take on a tripod. I'm not really sure what tip we're on right now, but one more tip for you guys is don't focus on only the big landscapes, the obvious shots. I like to do closer in landscapes, smaller details. Like I say, I like to tell a story with my photography, and those little detail shots really help tell the story of the landscape. So right here, I just found a nice scene with some purple flowers and pretty sky in the background. So I'm just gonna shoot that really quick. I've got the 85mm lens on right here, and here's that photo. I've got a couple ideas in mind for a nice bigger landscape of the sea, but I'm basically waiting for the sun to set a little bit more so we get nice even light, maybe more colorful clouds. So right now I'm just going around taking more detail shots like that flower, and I found this one cool little scene with footprints in the sand. So I'm just shooting that right now. Just get these really cool little detail shots that really kind of help tell the story of the beach and the location that I'm at, because that's really the goal. And if you're doing something with Instagram stories, those shots are huge for helping tell the story of what you're doing that day. I'm going around looking at different locations on this beach and taking some of those detail shots. Right now it looks like the sky is going to light up really nice, so I'm trying to walk around, find a nice composition to just set up and just wait for that light to hit and get some nice photos. Usually when I anticipate that the light's going to be good, I'll try to set up in one spot and just kind of wait it out instead of just running around all over the place. It's hard to get good photos if you're stressing out trying to find spots while the light's really good, because you might only have a few minutes. So I'd rather just camp out, enjoy the sunset and just get that one shot, knowing that I already got those detail shots from earlier to help tell the story of the whole experience here. So hopefully that sunlight hits those clouds and gives us some awesome light to end this video. One thing that I like to do with landscape photography is include people in it. I feel like that really helps provide a sense of scale to your landscape, and obviously you get that human element as well, so you get a nice candid moment. So I just saw a guy walking down the beach back there, and I snapped a couple photos of him. Alright, I found a pretty sweet spot for a sunset here. If you look behind me, I don't know if you can see it very well, but it looks like the clouds are going to get a really nice red color after that sun sets. That's what I'm hoping, at least. But here's the composition that I found. I've got this rock here, and then this the line leading right into the sunset. That's a nice leading line for your composition. It should look really cool. I got that nice boat in the background too. Yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked. Looks like we're gonna have an awesome sunset, and I'm just gonna sit it out here and just see what happens. That sunset was insane. Definitely one of the best I've had so far on this trip. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you got a little bit out of it. Maybe you can use some of these tips on your own sunset photos. And if you want to see more content like this, feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll be posting this sort of thing much more frequently now. Here are the final photos that I took.